What is up, you guys? It's your boy Teddy and welcome back to another reaction video on the React with Teddy channel. Today we got another reaction by the one and only Jamari, which is called Adin Rose Continue to Embarrass himself. Typical Adin Ross, man. I mean, this guy's been in into controversial situations, man, and this dude keeps saying some crazy shit on the internet. Hey, it's none of my business, but you know, we're here to react. So we're gonna react to the whole Adin Ross situation and see what has he been up to again. So let's see, man. Before we get into the video, don't forget to leave a like, comment down below, leaving me suggestions on what should I react to next. Subscribe to the channel, man. We are at 3 subscribers away to get to 15 subscribers, man. The sub goal is 15. Then we move on to 20. But if you're reacting to this video with me, subscribe to the channel. And yeah, man, let's get to 15 subscribers and keep growing. But without further ado, let's just get straight into this video. Let's go.
Adin Ross has been a very interesting thing to witness. He went from being this light-hearted, wide-eyed, young streamer who was more or less just like a professional troll. I mean, you never really knew when to take Adin seriously and when he was just kind of messing around. And while he was on his way up, it really did seem like his sole mission was to provide the most entertaining content possible towards his young, very engaged audience. Whether you found his antics to be entertaining is a totally different story, but at the very least, from the outside looking in, it wouldn't be a crazy thing to say that this guy put his heart and soul into streaming every single day. So he blew up, he became a massive streamer, he went through his whole gambling arc, he showed a couple of crypto coins, and that was kind of like his first drama. And then I feel like once he met Andrew Tate and sniffed this man's chair, his entire life changed from that moment, smelling the residue from that man's sack. Seriously though, at that point, Adin Ross became absolutely enamored by the Andrew Tate lifestyle. I mean, he went over there to Romania, and he was feeling like the chick from Aladdin, okay? Andrew Tate showed him this whole new world on his little magic carpet. And as I'm sure most of you guys remember, when they had locked Andrew Tate up for a couple of months, Adin Ross was truly trying to ride that wave, and basically trying to preach as if he was some sort of dollar store Andrew Tate. He said he was going to be changing his life, that he was going to be exercising, apparently he was now all about love speech, and that there was no more hate left in his heart. Well, that whole arc lasted for around a month, and at this point, Adin is basically back to acting like that kid David from those children's storybooks. No, David, you're a bad kid. And I really bring Adin Ross up because he got into massive drama yesterday in regards to his alternative Twitter account. The whole thing all really started when Adin went on his stream and had this to say about Hassan and Miskif.
There's only 2 streamers that are banned from Kick. Miskif, you can't come. You're not coming to Kick, bro. I'm sorry, you're not coming, bro. Me and Brucey don't want you here, you're not coming. That's first of all. Yeah. Fuck you. Suck a dick. Hassan, you're not invited either. I'm gonna be honest, bro, you're not coming. Those 2 are banned. Okay, they cannot come.
And I'm not really too familiar with Miskif. I do know he had his own drama. He was doing some real nasty stuff. But I do know a little bit more about Hassan, who is a political commentator, big time left-wing talking head. And obviously over the course of time, him and Adin Ross have had this ongoing beef. And so Hassan ended up responding to that comment from Adin Ross. He says more streaming platforms means Twitch can't make decisions like the ones from yesterday, which he's referring to this insane list of changes that Twitch was trying to make to their platform, where they were basically going to make it harder for streamers to have sponsors and different things like that. In a nutshell, Twitch is very greedy. And so Hassan continues on to say this will improve the space for streamers and watchers alike. For that reason, I hope Kick becomes successful, in spite of this little gremlin doing his best to undermine that. And of course, the little gremlin there that he's referencing is Adin Ross, who has pretty much become the face of Kick at this point, and a huge advocate for getting other major streamers onto the platform. And so this is where Adin Ross's burner account comes in, AR-15 the Demon. So he responds by saying, how come for Black History Month you didn't change your profile pic to support that month? I'm just curious, genuinely asking. And he shares Hassan's profile picture on Twitter. Okay, as you can see, it's a picture of him with a, gay pride flag behind him. June is Pride Month, and with Hassan being a political leftist streamer, it's really no surprise that he would do something like this. He then doubles and triples down on these tweets saying, Hassan, you push a gay agenda for little boys and girls. You're a creep, you're going to hell. He says also, all for the people themselves, which I guess he's referring to gay people. I love everyone, but he pushes agendas on children. Pre-dick suck, I guess he's saying that is what people are gonna say in response to this tweet, saying I gamble to underage audiences, blah blah blah. You're forcing underage transgender surgeries, etc. Creep. Jay Aubrey then chimes in to say Adin Ross complaining about a gay agenda being pushed on kids when he has literally streamed corn to minors, LMAO. And it is an undeniable fact that Adin Ross did indeed stream corn to his audience. At the time, obviously, a lot of people called Adin a massive hypocrite for doing so, because just a couple days before he did that, he was talking about how bad corn is for people, how no one in his audience should ever indulge. And in general, I do agree with that message. I think it's very damaging for young men and women all over the world. But when you're gonna have that stance, and then a couple days later you're pulling up the hub on your stream, it just makes you look like an idiot.
Yeah,
and then
crazy.
Adin Ross
That's
responds saying, you flip narratives, everyone knows I pulled it up to flex that I can't get banned. So cringe, that's all you can say. You two end yourself. Oh, so sorry guys, it was really all a misunderstanding. You see, he actually pulled this corn up just so he could flex. Yeah, that just completely justifies his actions. And notice right here he says you two end yourself. And what he's referencing there is these now deleted tweets that went against Twitter's guidelines. Where
Twitter guidelines, man. Can't fuck with those.
Okay, quiet on set, please. Here we go.
My name is
Blah,
Yvonne
blah,
Orji,
blah. Do
and
not
this
care
is
what
my
you're
perfect
saying,
10.
blah, blah, blah.
where he said, Hassan, please KYS, I'll do anything, please. So there he's just casually telling Hassan to end his life. And then he also throws Jake Lucky into the mix. For those of you that don't know, that guy is like an esports commentator. And much like Hassan, Adin Ross has had this very public beef with him for quite some time, because Jake runs a pretty popular page on Twitter, and in Adin's mind, he only ever reports when he does something stupid. Which, to me, it's like, well, if you don't want him to report on this stuff, then stop doing stupid shit.
Exactly,
So he says Jake
literally.
Lucky deserved to be stoned to death. On God, you need to be bullied. Which obviously over some online beef is a really f***ed up thing to say. I mean, this is something that I would expect to come out of the mouth of like a 12-year-old kid. Also, I will say, making threats against other people on YouTube usually does not bode over very well for the person making said threats. It's almost like working at a major company and having all these coworkers, and you point at one of them and you tell them you want them to die. And obviously these tweets of Adin's were receiving a lot of backlash, and so he then shared this video to his alt Twitter account.
I'm not on lean. Me and Bruce, we are relaxing.
Very relaxed right now.
We're just having fun, man. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's on lean. We're sober. We're going to the Miami Heat game.
But he did just show me how much you poured, and it was, yo, you just poured some crazy shit, and you just drunk it all.
No.
But
Cap.
It's fun.
Cap. All shit aside.
Ooh, dirty.
All shit aside. Jake Lucky, and yourself. Hassan, and yourself. The other guy who tweeted at me, and yourself. Stop doing what you guys are doing, bro. I don't care. Nobody gives a f***. I don't care. Hassan, you're banned. You're banned for good. You can't come to kick. And you too, Miss Kiff. I heard you're banned on Twitch. Smoking on a fucking Miss Kiff pack. Let's go.
And the thing is, he says that he does not care, but he constantly references this shit on a damn near daily basis.
Every
like it
day.
clearly eats away at him deep inside that people make comments about his idiotic actions. So that all went down yesterday. I also wanted to show you guys this update from this morning from Duxerto. They say Adin Ross's second account has been removed from Kick's verified organization on Twitter following his controversial tweets aimed at Hassan and Jake Lucky. What they're basically talking about is this little verification, and also the little Kick symbol has now been removed from his alternative Twitter handle, and maybe that's Kick's way of kind of saying, hey, we don't want to be associated with this bullshit. And I just promise you at this point, no one is following Adin Ross because they think he's some sort of amazing role model. I mean, there might be some kids out there who are like, oh, Adin's so cool because he has, you know, X amount of money, or he gets to go to this event, to that event, or, you know, maybe he met LeBron or something stupid like that. But it's like, dude, you're never gonna be like a David Goggins. You're never gonna even be like an Andrew Tate. He's basically just the 2023 version of the court jester. But y'all let me know what you guys think about this situation down below. One thing I will say is that the streaming wars are absolutely on right now. Between Kick, Rumble, and Twitch just completely f***ing everything up. It's gonna be very interesting to see where things will go from here. As always, I do want to thank you guys for watching today.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's a lot of shit going on with these streaming platform nowadays, man. But luckily, I'm solely focused on YouTube. So, hey, if you want to keep supporting your boy with these reaction videos, subscribe to the channel, leave a like, and yeah, man, hope y'all enjoyed this reaction. I'll catch y'all to the next one. Peace.